The Loch Ness Monster. Solved. Possible species identification. Theoretical conjecture. This theory has been proposed before by Nessie researchers. It is a brilliant notion. The following is an argument for the validity of this theory by presenting the evidence to confirm it. The enigmatic evidence. It is reported as having a long body, big humps with a long neck by both witnesses and photos. It is seen rarely, but consistent sightings documented for a span of over 1,000 years. Similar creatures are famously reported in other lakes around the world, corroborating the evidence. Examining the evidence. First off, let's start by questioning calling it the and monster. There are probably more than one, and if we can identify it, it would be no longer considered a monster. The predominance of the legitimate photographic evidence is consistent with the descriptive records of eyewitness testimony. Seen rarely means that it is probably not an air-breathing mammal or reptile. It may be an amphibian, but more likely it is a type of fish. These creatures have lived here a long time. For them to inhabit other lakes, part of their life cycle could be in a connecting ocean. The giant silver eel theory. This theory speculates that the Loch Ness Monster sightings were actually of enormous silver eels that are trapped in the loch. Not being able to spawn, their normal life cycle is interrupted. The silver eel is a stage of an eel's life when they grow large so they can migrate to the Sargasso Sea to spawn. If they are trapped in lakes, then they might be able to grow to tremendous size. They are genetically designed to die after reproduction. The famous surgeon's photo of the Loch Ness Monster was an admitted fabrication, using a toy dinosaur head on a mini submarine. This made it look like a plesiosaur with a big body holding up the neck and head. Plesiosaur was a prehistoric air-breathing reptile which had a big body with long pectoral fins and a long neck. It doesn't fit the evidence since fins have not been seen, and a reptile would be sighted more often. This is truly a biological enigma. Then an old theory was posted that it could be a giant eel. Intriguing since it could explain the mystery of the worldwide lake monster phenomenon. The key is the life cycle of eels. Eels are a great thin form of elongated fish to the order Anguilliformes. They have 20 different families, 11 genera and over 800 species and subspecies, including marine eels and freshwater eels living in lakes. They are distinguishable by an extended fin on their back connecting their dorsal fins with their caudal fin. Their head is typically more fish-like, but varies widely from species to species. They are normally nocturnal. In 1987, the Loch Ness was scanned by a convoy of boats using sonar systems. Over 20 boats methodically covered the loch, but nothing large was found. An underground cave was located below the recorded depth of the loch. There have been anomalous sonar findings since then. Eels are nocturnal. They are known to live in caves and crevices and are active at night. The daytime skins may be why they were not found. In the Anguillidae family of freshwater eels, the elders swim upstream to northern lakes where they grow into adults as silver eels. After maturity, they travel back to the Atlantic Ocean for spawning. The eels have to endure ladders, dams and weirs to reach the lakes. They have even been known to squirm over land to get there. Once there, if they grow too large to return, that would impede their natural development. The giant silver eel theory fits all the evidence. They are fish, so unlike reptiles or mammals, they don't have to breathe there. Eels have existed at Loch Ness for centuries. Does the photographic evidence substantiate this theory? This is the first photo of Nessie showing the humps near Urquhart Castle. If this is an eel, it is truly a massive specimen. Most biologists realize that just because something remains unidentified does not make it unreal. This photo's negative has been examined by experts who determined it to be genuine. It has the body shape of a large snake or eel. The humps, neck and head in this photo are indicative of an eel. This famous photo from Canada was determined to be genuine by Kodak. The head shape again could be due to a fin. This creature was determined to be massive. It has the general body style of a large snake or eel. In her testimony she says it raised its head out of the water by extending the neck upwards, which is uncommon for eel behavior. It looks like a dinosaur, but this could be because of the fin on the head. This head profile photo shows the possible fin too. Many lake monsters were described to have what looks like a horse's head. This could be because the fin looks like the mane. It blends in on the rest of the body. This is the latest clear photo taken at Loch Ness in 2017, which shows a long animal with a serpentine body, dark shiny skin glistening in the sun. At first the head looks like it has an animal's black snout, but it is not a snout. Look closely. This seems to be a fish in its mouth with teeth showing. The fish is highlighted in yellow, the head in red. Undulating when it swims, the body humps up above the surface to snag the fish. The giant eel makes a rare appearance. The Loch Ness Monster. Conclusion. Virtues of the silver eel theory. 1. A natural inhabitant of the loch. 2. The body description fits. 3. The head description fits. 4. Not an air breather. 5. Nocturnal, living in caves. 6. Explains rare sightings. 7. Life cycle in lakes and sea. 8. Explains worldwide occurrences. In conclusion, eels are mysterious creatures that live nocturnally underwater. Biologists are still learning about their complex life cycle. The sightings and rare photos are evidence of something element in the loch. This evidence supports this theory that provides the most reasonable explanation to a centuries-old mystery.